So then, day 9 of the 2025 World Darts Championship, and today is the final day of action before the darts stops for the Christmas break, and I will be going through the afternoon and evening session at the World Darts Championship, giving my predictions, preview, etc, ahead of the final day of action before the Christmas break. And yesterday we saw some mental shocks with, Gary Anderson, Ross Smith, both losing 3-0 to Jeffrey de Graaf and Paulo Nebreda respectively, so I am a little bit wary that these predictions could go terribly wrong like they did yesterday. Without further ado, let's get into it. Make sure you're smashing a like on the video, make sure you're subscribing, all that good stuff, and let's get into it. So, first game sees Krzysztof Ratajski take on Alexis Toilo. Now, Alexis Toilo played very well in his first game. Krzysztof Ratajski probably wasn't expecting to play Alexis Toilo in the second round of the World Darts Championship. With seeds dropping left, right and centre, you imagine Krzysztof will be, looking at this with open eyes. But I think that Krzysztof Ratajski wins this one by 3-0. I don't think he finds too many problems in this one against Toilo. Second game then is the former UK Open champion Andrew Gilding against the Grand Slam of Darts finalist from this year, Martin Lukeman. Now, Lukeman has had a brilliant year this year. He did last year as well on the Euro Tour and the Pro Tour. Really steady player, smash, and I think he's going to go quite far in this tournament. Obviously, beat Nitin Kumar in round 1. I think he's going to dump out Andrew Gilding in this one. I'm going to go Andrew Gilding 1, Martin Lukeman 3. I think smash makes it to the third round. Penultimate game of the afternoon session then sees Josh Rock enter the World Darts Championship as he takes on Rhys Griffin. Now, Rhys Griffin, again, someone who probably didn't expect to, get through his game, if I'm honest, against Karel Sedlacek, but got the job done against Sedlacek. And I think this is going to be a difficult game for Josh Rock. I know Josh Rock has the talent, has the ability. I think he will win, but I think it will be a tight one. I'm going to go for Josh Rock 3, Rhys Griffin 1. And then the final game of the afternoon session sees Johnny Clayton, the Ferret, take to the World Championship stage. He takes on Mickey Mansell. Now, Mickey Mansell got absolutely incredible run at the Grand Slam, reaching the semi-finals of that. And, it was an incredible run for Mickey Mansell, the Cyclone. And it was nice to see him go deep in a tournament because we know he's got the ability to do so. I think Johnny Clayton will be a bit too much for him. I'm going to go for a 3-0 in this one. Johnny Clayton 3, Mickey Mansell 0. So my predictions for the afternoon session: Ratajski to win 3-0, Andrew Gilding to lose 3-1 to Martin Lukeman, Josh Rock to also win 3-1, and Johnny Clayton to win 3-0. Starting off with the evening session, then we see the return of Gian van Veen as he takes on Ricardo Pietrezco. Now, again, Ricardo Pietrezco expected to get to this stage and expected to set up this tie with Gian van Veen. And again, what I've seen of Gian in the last couple of years, burst onto the scene. Now he's in the top 32. Now he's a seed for the World Darts Championship. If he has a good run here, we're talking top 16 and stuff like that. And I think he does beat Ricardo Pietrezco. I think this goes all the way. I'm going to go for Gian van Veen 3, Ricardo Pietrezco 2. The second game then sees Daryl Gurney take on another German in Florian Hempel. Now, Florian Hempel, has had some great matches at the World Darts Championship, beating Dimitri Van den Berg, close against Bunting. Florian looks like a really good player. Last year he was worrying about losing the tour card. This year was no worry about that whatsoever. And obviously won his first round game. And I think he's going to knock out Daryl Gurney. I don't think Gurney's in the best of form right now. A couple of good moments for Gurney in the last couple of years. But I think Florian Hempel wins this one in another 5-set throw. I'm going to go Gurney 2, Hempel 3. Penultimate game then sees Dave Chisnall take on Rapid Ricky Evans. Now, Ricky Evans was nowhere near it in his first round game. Definitely not the Ricky Evans that we know and love at the World Darts Championship, and we know in the sport in general. Ricky Evans is, he says he's the biggest idiot in the sport, but he's actually a really good player as well. People probably just take that away from him because of his, entertainment antics. But I'm going to go for Ricky Evans to knock out Chizzy. I've not seen enough of Chizzy at all this year. He's not been nowhere near good enough. in any of the majors. Really been poor, to be honest, through the majority of the year. Stank the place out of the World Grand Slam as well, losing all 3 group games. And I'm going to go for Ricky Evans to win 3-1. And then the final game of the darts until the 27th of December is Rob Cross against Shaggy Scott Williams. What a game this is going to be. What a game this is going to be. Scott Williams versus Nico Springer was probably one of the games of round 1 in terms of how good that game was. And Rob Cross, again, needs a run here. Lost in the semi-final, last year to Luke Littler, of course, and obviously Scott Williams lost to Luke Humphreys in the semi-final, so a repeat of the 2 players that reached the last 4 last year at the World Darts Championship. And I've gone to go for a last set decider. I've gone Rob Cross 3, Scott Williams 2. I love Shaggy's throw. I think he's a really good dart player, and I think he goes all the way. So I've gone Jan van Veen to win 3-2, Hempel to win 3-2, Ricky Evans to win 3-1, and Rob Cross to win 3-2. Let me know your thoughts down below, all of the predictions. Let me know your thoughts ahead of this final day at the World Darts Championship for the Christmas break. And as always, like, share, subscribe, follow. I'll speak to you in the next one. Thanks for watching.